In this video we are going to learn how to find the x-intercepts, y-intercepts and turning points of a given cubic or parabolic curve. Turning points are also known as vertex or the maximum and minimum points. Roots or x-intercepts or zeros of the function have the same meaning. Let's take one example. Consider x cube plus or minus 4x squared plus x and plus 6, and let's see what's the graph. So graph is intersecting x-axis at 3 points. So these 3 points are known as the x-intercepts or the zeros or the root. Zeros means they make the function 0. They make the value of the function fx as 0 at these points, or these are the roots of the given function. Okay, so first of all let's look at how do we find the roots or the zeros or the x-intercepts, these 3 values exactly. So let's say second, trace. Now you can see the options 1, 2. 2 is for zeros, so we press 2, enter. Now bring your cursor on the 0 which you want to find. We want to find first this one 0, but our cursor should be on the left side of this point. So it should not be on or the other side, it should be on the left side. So enter, then take your cursor on the right side and then enter and enter. So we'll get the first 0 as negative 1 comma 0. You can see the value of the curve y equal to 0 or fx equal to 0 at x is equal to negative 1. That's the intercept also, and that's the root also. Okay, similarly let's find out the 2. Press second, trace, number 2, take the cursor on the left side of this point is above the x-axis, so enter. And now if suppose I do not take this cursor on the right side, and if I just press enter, it will say the error, quit. That means we have to be very careful when we are finding the roots by the help of GDC or the zeros by the help of GDC. It's very important to keep the cursor for left bound on the right on the left side of the x-intercept or the 0, and then on the right side, and the second 0 is 2 comma 0. Again repeat the same process. Second, trace, number 2, take the cursor to the left side. Now the left side is below the x-axis, left side of the point on the x-axis, this point. So we have to keep the cursor on the left side of this point, so left bound, enter. Again take the cursor on the right side of that point, enter and enter. So the third 0 is 3 comma 0. That's how exactly we can find the zeros or roots or x-intercepts on the GDC or on the graph with the help of GDC. Now let's see how we can find the y-intercept. So same command, second, trace, but this time we're going to find the value. So value of x, what is the value of x at y-intercept? 0. So enter. So y-intercept is 0 comma 6. Now similarly we can find the maximum and minimum. Second, trace, you can see there are options of maximum and minimum. So number 4 is the option for maximum, enter. Now take your cursor, move it left and right and see where you're getting the maximum value of y. So that is not the maximum value of y. So we move our cursor to the right side. Now so this value is the guess value, 6.063. Press enter, then again the same right bound, press enter and enter. So that's the maximum value of this curve, maximum value of this function at x is equal to 0.152. Now similarly, we can find the minimum value. Repeat the process, second followed by trace, number 3 is minimum. Bring your cursor to the minimum. You can see if you move the cursor, we'll learn that's the greater value, and negative 0.836, negative 0.873 is the minimum value. So check left bound, right bound, and that is how we find the minimum value. And these points are also called the turning points and the vertex, so vertex, turning point, or maximum and minimum value points. Thank you.